It's Brandon Gorrell, Gorrell.
Ooh, that's a plot twist.
I know,
Did not see that one
exactly.
coming.
Two
Didn't
R's,
see it
two
coming.
L's.
What was the project name that you have playing this year?
It's Fine Flick Film Fest.
Fine
And it's
Flick
Fine
Fest.
Flick. Yeah, it's a mouthful. Yeah, it's Fine Flick Film Fest, and we did that as like a joke, because it's like
Yeah.
and so that's kind of like the little joke there. It's a 30-minute pilot, and it's a mockumentary, a la The Office or Parks and Rec.
Yep.
And it's about a film festival, obviously. And the mother, who's been running the film festival for 25 years, gets injured. So the wild and inexperienced son, me, takes over.
You said that you were acting in this one, right?
That's correct.
That was your
Yep.
capacity in this one.
Yep. Yes.
That's awesome. How did you get involved with that angle in this film?
So film is in my background,
Yeah.
and my mom actually runs a film festival up in Dubuque, and I do the sponsor reels for them. And so the one it's basically like they think they're sponsors, but they make it to be like a short film.
Mm-hmm.
So I did one that was like The Office, and I was like the Michael Scott playing myself. And I'll have to show you guys, actually. It's a lot of fun. I was like giving them a tour, like the production being done, and it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
And anyways, these two filmmakers from New York actually saw that, and they were like, this would make a great TV series. And so they said, would you be interested? I said, sure. So we collaborated. We were able to get a financer to finance the whole thing. We wrote the script and we shot it. In about 2 weeks, we shot it. But that's kind of how it came about. And our plan is, the bigger picture is to pitch it. So right now we have the
Cool.
pilot, and we're working on developing 3 more episodes.
You have any idea where the story's gonna go?
We do. So the whole idea would be that, so it's still in its younger phases right now, but the
Oh,
idea
yeah.
would be that each season is a new year of the festival, basically.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
It's
like
like
it.
season 1 is going to be me starting the festival, and he comes out, and then season 2 is going to be like year 27 or whatever.
Yeah.
Or like one season might be like, what do they do when the festival is not going on?
Like another COVID deal.
Exactly. So
they-
exactly. So things
they
like
skipped
that.
over that year.
Yeah.
At
Exactly.
the last minute too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why it's such a great idea, because you could take it. There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah.
It's just it's incredible. So we have a lot of fun ideas.
So
Yeah.
what's your acting background? Have you started anything else before this?
Yeah, so as a kid, I was doing a bunch of auditions, and then I was like doing like modeling stuff, and I did a film in high school called Sugar. It was filmed in Burlington and some other places in Iowa, and that's how I was actually grandfathered into SAG for that part, because you had to
Nice.
be SAG.
Awesome.
So I'm SAG eligible
Yeah.
now, which is cool. And so I just like did little things here and there, like short films. Like I said, I do the sponsor reels every year for my mom.
Yeah.
And so this was like my biggest, like my first lead, like big thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of exciting.
If I can take it back a couple of years,
Yeah.
you were telling me off air that a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, you had a different one playing down here, right?
Yeah, it was called Isolation.
Isolation.
Which one was
Yeah.
that about?
It was it was taken during COVID, and it was about like there was this group of people that were enforcing the vaccines, basically, and they were
Yeah.
out to get you if you weren't
Was
vaccinated.
this one where you had to cross the state lines?
Exactly.
I remember
Yep.
that one.
Yep.
That was good.
Yep.
It was me in the house
Yeah,
with my daughter.
I remember
and, like,
that.
I'm immune,
Yes,
and the wife
you
died.
was immune, and
Yeah,
that was the
exactly.
COVID deal. Everybody
Yeah,
had a thing
yeah.
about COVID. I remember that one.
Yeah,
I
exactly. That was the
enjoyed it.
first one, and that was actually an idea of my uncle's, and he reached out to me. He's like, "Can you write this and direct it?" And then
the little girl did really good in that.
Dude,
I
she was
remember,
great.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's just seeing that years ago. I
You said it
remember
was your
that.
daughter?
no, in the movie it was.
Okay,
No, that
okay,
was
okay,
local
okay,
girl in
okay.
Dubuque. We did auditions and everything.
You just lucked into just a
Yeah.
great child actor?
Yeah.
As
Wow.
you know, that's what I
That's
said. That
almost
was
impossible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought was going to be the most difficult part, was that. But she came along. It was her and a few other people, quite a bit of people. And I was like, she's a
Yeah.
natural.
But you were, it sounded like you were behind the camera on that one too?
I was directing
Directing it?
and I was a lead
Yeah.
actor, and that happened by accident because we couldn't find anybody to play the role. My mom was like, "You might have to do it." And I was like,
Yeah.
"I really don't want to. Like, I like directing, but
That's
Yeah.
the
I don't like
story
doing
of short
both.
films.
Yeah.
Doing
In-
both
in-
is exhausting,
Indie films.
as you know."
Do you have anything else besides? I know you're working on this pilot. Do you have
Yeah.
anything else in the
Yep.
works?
The sponsor reels for JDIF, that seems to be a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Lately, we've had a lot of filmmakers come in. we had a lot of return customers from previous film festivals, and they come back like, so what'd you do this year for the sponsor? What'd you do this year? I'm like, well, I hope you like it. You know, I'm like every year I'm like push you a little more. I'll share them with you guys. I'll send.
Cool.
Give
Cool.
me your
Nice.
information. We're done here. I'll send them to
Cool.
you.
Well, are they readily available?
Go to their Facebook page.
Yeah.
They post them on there.
No,
So
yeah.
you can find them there.
Can I
Yeah.
ask with the acting then? Because I've always wondered about this. Because I've done, I mean, like I've said, just bits of acting whenever I absolutely have to. So like I don't go into a project like
Yeah.
you, like this is a lead for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
How do you like consistency like with your performance? I feel like would be so hard. In a longer project and being the lead, do you know what I mean?
100%. It is very
How
mentally
do you?
exhausting.
Yeah, how do you do that?
You have to completely you got to tone out the real world.
Yeah.
And you got to come into the, but then you also got to be able to leave that. Like Jason Feinflick, I have to be able to, like lucky for me,
Yeah.
like Jason Feinflick is basically an amplified version of me. So when I go to Jason Feinflick, I'm Jason Feinflick, but when I leave there, I got to be back to Brandon. I got to separate the two.
Yeah.
You know, but when you're in it and you're zoning in, I don't know, like not to toot my own horn, but
Toot
I think
toot.
yeah,
No.
exactly.
Okay, toot
I
toot.
think it came naturally to me.
Yeah.
Because when I'm there in front of the camera, I can just go. And
Yeah.
I'm good to go. But and like I said, though, when I'm done, I feel it because I'm exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. I'm just tired. But when the adrenaline's rushing, you're out, you're doing it. And then when you're wrapped for the day, you're walking away and you're just like, whoa, you forget who you are for a moment. You forgot, like, there's a real world out there and, like, you're not Jason Knight. You're
Yeah.
Brandon now.
Yeah.
You know, so it is very mentally exhausting. But, you know, I can't explain it for myself. I think it just comes naturally for me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I think a lot of people are like, oh, I do this. I do sit-ups. I do push-ups. I just take a deep breath, step in, and just go for it.
And go for
You
it.
just got to go for it. You just got to jump in.
What would you give advice to somebody who has never made a film or, you know, up and coming film festival, like to make a short? Like, what's your best advice you can give them?
You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was advice I've received years ago, and I
Okay.
can't take full credit for it. Go out and shoot.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Literally, go out and shoot. It's like people think you need fancy lights, or you need a gaffer, or
Nope.
you need a whole crew. It's like,
No.
you have a camera?
Yep.
You have your iPhones now?
Phone.
Phone.
Dude,
Yeah.
iPhones, there's movies 28 years later, shot on iPhone.
Just do it and just know you're not going to make a masterpiece right at the beginning.
100.
No.
Everybody, no, exactly. Everybody screws up. If you look
Yeah.
at some older films,
Yeah.
like I was listening to Peter Berg on Rogan the other day, and he had a little film called, I just watched it, Bad.
Very bad things.
Have you seen it?
Yep.
Yes.
Very
Yeah,
bad
I
things.
like Peter
Very
Berg.
bad
And he,
things.
dude, and he's like, I hated it. It's terrible.
Really? Yeah,
it's his
because it was
first
so
film.
old. I mean, what was that, like
Yeah.
96,
Yeah.
98,
I
something like
watched
that?
it.
I watched it because of John Henson Tuck Soup was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Weird.
the reason I watched that.
Yeah, the reason I watched it is because of that interview, and I was like, "This isn't bad. This is great."
Yeah, it
but
was-
you're your worst critic. But yeah, it's a perfect example, man. It's like it's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna do it, and
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the director of our film, of our pilot, Dimitri, he's like, he sent me the first movie because he had 2 films at the festival
Yeah.
that both won awards because they're fantastic films, like they're great. And he showed me his first film ever. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty embarrassing.
I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
every time we do it, we've gotten better. We just got
That's
do
how,
it.
Yeah, every time.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
you learn from your mistake.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
even learn from Feinflick. That's what we're doing. We're like,
Yeah.
now we know. Let's do 3 more episodes because like we learned from the pilot. We
Yeah.
learned. We
You,
learned
you
from
know
it.
what Walkwood doesn't for the
Exactly.
Yep.
It wasn't a waste. It was perfect.
Do you have anything to plug?
No, I just want
The
to
one
say
right
that
now.
my first year at SNAF, and it's great. It's a really cool film fest. People are friendly here. I love this camaraderie, like you said.
Yeah.
I love like the hometown feel of it, and everyone's very welcoming, and you could tell there's a lot of art
Yeah,
here. Because like a lot of the bigger festivals, you don't get that.
yeah.
Because they all care about paparazzi and big things, red carpet events and all that. But this is what it's all about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the love of it.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for
So I-
coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys. I
Yeah,
really
thanks,
appreciate it.
Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, and you have a new listener.
Oh, awesome.
You got a new fan.
Yeah,
Got a new
hell
fan. Yeah,
Guys,
thank you
do
much.
Do you guys want to do a photo together?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to end this. Thank you, everybody.